7 keys to build unbreakable discipline. Let me ask you something, and don't lie to yourself, because you're already good at lying to yourself. What would your life look like if you actually did the things you keep saying you'll do? Not someday, not next Monday, not after the mood hits. I mean, you decide, and then you do it. Every time. Because right now, a lot of you are living the same day on repeat. You wake up, you touch your phone like it's your oxygen tank. You hit snooze like a little kid, begging for 5 more minutes. You promise yourself you'll get serious soon, and then you do the same week routine again, and you wonder why nothing changes. Nothing changes because you keep choosing comfort, and comfort is a thief. Comfort steals your time, your body, your money, your confidence, your pride. Comfort turns grown adults into professional excuse makers, and I'm not saying this to be nice. I'm saying it because you need to hear it. You're not tired, you're not burned out, you're distracted. You're soft from too many easy days. You've trained yourself to quit the moment it gets a little hard. You want unbreakable discipline. Not the fake kind where you feel hyped for 2 days and then disappear. I mean discipline that stays even when life punches you in the face, even when nobody claps for you, even when you don't feel like it. That kind of discipline is built with keys. Not luck, not magic, keys. And I'm going to give you 7 keys. Simple, clear. No fancy words. You don't need a flame. You need a spine. These keys are based on the same core ideas you already know deep down. Discipline is a daily decision. Your environment can ruin you. Standards control your life. Emotion fuels action. Small wins build momentum. Systems beat willpower. And vision gives direction. Key 1. Decide who you are. Then act like it. Most people are living like they are waiting for permission, like they need the perfect moment. Like a little angel is going to tap them on the shoulder and say, "Today is the day." No one is coming. Nobody is saving you. Nobody cares as much as you think they do. Discipline starts when you stop asking, "How do I feel?" And you start asking, "What do I decide?" You are not your mood. You are not your lazy thoughts. You are not your fear. You are what you do again and again. So make a decision. Not a wish, not a dream, a decision. Say it out loud if you have to. I am the kind of person who follows through. I am the kind of person who does not break promises to myself. I am the kind of person who handles business. And then prove it with action. Small action counts. Big action counts, but talk does not count. Right now, some of you have a long list of things you say you are. I'm ambitious. I'm a hard worker. We're built different. Okay, where are the receipts? Where is the work? Where is the proof? Because if you keep saying you're something, but your life doesn't show it, you're not that thing, you're just a storyteller. And your story is boring. Here is the ugly truth. Every time you say, "I will," and you don't, you teach your brain that your words mean nothing. You train yourself to not trust yourself. And when you don't trust yourself, you feel weak, you feel small, you feel like you need approval. But when you say, "I will," and you do it, you build a different kind of power. Quiet power, real confidence. The kind that does not need likes. So start today. Choose one promise you will keep no matter what. Not 10. Don't be a clown trying to change your whole life in one night and then crying when you fail. Choose one promise and keep it like your life depends on it, because it does. Key 2. Stop making the wrong life easy. Look at your day. Your day is designed. Even if you didn't design it, it's still designed. Your phone, your apps, your snacks, your friends, your room, your habits. It's all a setup. And a lot of you built a setup for losing. You say you want focus, but your phone is glued to your hand. You say you want a strong body, but your kitchen looks like a candy store. You say you want money, but you buy dumb stuff to feel better for 10 minutes. And then you act surprised when you fail. Like, wow, how did that happen? Buddy, you set the trap and then walked into it. Your environment can beat your willpower. If the two are fighting, your environment usually wins. So make winning easier. Not with motivation quotes, with real changes. If you want to train in the morning, set your clothes out at night. Shoes ready, bottle filled. No thinking, no debate. You wake up and you move. If you want to eat clean, stop keeping junk in your house. Don't tell me I have self-control. Okay, tough guy, then prove it by throwing it away. If it's not there, you can't fail with it at 11:30 p.m. If you want to work, clean your workspace, delete the trash apps, turn off the noise, put your phone in another room. Yes, another room, because you're not multitasking. You're being played by a glowing rectangle, and your friends, oh boy, your friends, some of you have friends that laugh at your goals. They call you try hard. They tell you to relax. They mock you when you talk about getting in shape or starting a business. They act like it's cringe to care. Those are not friends. Those are anchors. They are scared you will level up and leave them behind. So they try to keep you average because average feels safe to them. You don't need more friends. You need a better room. You need a room where the standard is discipline, where the normal thing is to work, where people don't celebrate quitting. Key 3, raise your standards. Stop negotiating with mediocrity. Here's what weak people do. They negotiate. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll start my diet after the weekend. I'll wake up early once work slows down. I'll quit the bad habit when I feel ready. You hear yourself. You are talking like a hostage trying to bargain with laziness. High standards are not a mood. High standards are a line in the sand. You either live with standards or you live with excuses. And the scary part is this. You don't even notice when standards drop. It happens quietly. You skip one workout, then you skip 2. Then you tell yourself, I've been busy. Then your body changes. Your energy drops. You feel less confident. You dress worse. You stand differently. You talk softer. And then you wonder why life feels heavy. It started with standards. So pick your standards. Write them if you have to. Simple rules. I don't hit snooze more than once. I train X days a week. I don't eat garbage on weekdays. I don't scroll for the first hour of my day. I do one hard thing daily. I keep my word and then make them non-negotiable. Not because you are perfect, because you are serious. You don't need to be extreme. You need to be consistent. You need to stop acting like every day is a vote on whether you feel like being your best self. Imagine a person who says, I'm only loyal when I feel like it. You call them fake. So why are you loyal to your goals only when you feel like it? Stop negotiating. You don't negotiate with gravity. You don't negotiate with the law. You don't negotiate with bills. Treat your standards like bills. They get paid on time. Key 4, use emotion the right way. Make it personal. People love to pretend they are robots. They talk about logic. They talk about plans. They talk about the perfect strategy. But you don't move because of logic. You move because of feeling. You change when it hurts enough or when you want it enough. Discipline is not just knowing what to do. It's having a reason that punches you in the chest. So here's your job. Make it personal. Why do you want to be disciplined? Really? Is it because you're tired of looking in the mirror and feeling disappointed? Is it because you're tired of being broke? Is it because you're tired of being stressed every month? Is it because you want your kids to look at you like a hero, not a warning sign? Is it because you want to be free and you're sick of begging life for scraps? Pick your reason, then get emotional about it. Not fake tears, real fire. Feel the cost of staying the same. Picture it. Picture yourself 1 year from now, same body, same habits, same excuses, same phone addiction, same weak talk, same, I'm going to start soon. Now feel that. Does that make you proud? Or does it make you sick? You could use that. And also picture the other side. Picture the version of you that keeps the promises. The version of you that trains, that works, that saves, that learns, that speaks with confidence, that walks into a room and doesn't need to prove anything because the work already proved it. That picture is not a fantasy. It's a bill. You either pay the price now or you pay the price later with regret. And let me roast you for a second because some of you need it. You say you want a better life, but you treat your future like a joke. You treat your future like it can wait. You treat your future like it owes you time. Your future does not owe you anything. Your future is built by what you do today, not tomorrow. Today. So stop being casual. Stop being cute with your goals. This is your life. Act like it matters. Key 5, win small, stack it, build momentum. Some of you are addicted to big dramatic plans. You want to change everything overnight. You want to start a new diet, new workout, new business, new routine, and sleep 5 hours and become a monk and never eat sugar again. And then you fail by Wednesday because you're not disciplined yet. You're just excited. Real discipline is built by small wins. Micro wins, reps. Stacking, you win the first 10 minutes of the day. You don't grab the phone, you drink water. You stand up, you make your bed. Yes, your bed, because it's proof you can finish something simple. And don't roll your eyes. Making the bed is dumb. Okay, tough guy, then why can't you do it every day? If it's so easy, do it. The problem is not the bed. The problem is you don't like being told what to do, even by yourself. You're rebellious against your own success. That's embarrassing. Small wins build the identity, and identity builds the habits. You show up to the gym for 20 minutes, not 2 hours, 20. You don't need to destroy yourself. You need to show up. You write 1 page. You make 1 sales call. You study for 30 minutes. You clean 1 corner of the room. You take a 10-minute walk. You do something that moves the needle, and then you stack it. Tomorrow you do it again and again. Momentum is powerful. Once you have momentum, the work feels lighter. You move faster. You feel proud. You don't want to break the streak. Most people are not lacking talent. They are lacking momentum. So stop waiting for the big moment. You don't need a big moment. You need a small win today. Key 6, build systems. Stop relying on willpower. Willpower is a battery. It drains. Life drains it. Work drains it. Stress drains it. Your phone drains it. Other people drain it. So if your plan is, I will just be strong all day, that plan is trash. You need systems. Systems are your autopilot. Systems are what you do when you're tired. Systems are what you do when you're angry. Systems are what you do when motivation is gone. And systems are simple. A set wake time, a set training schedule, a set meal plan, a set work block, a set shut down time at night. And you track it. Yes, you track it. Because if you don't measure it, you will lie about it. Humans love lying to themselves. I worked hard today. Did you? Or did you answer 3 emails and scroll for 2 hours? Make it real. Write it down. Check it off. Keep score. And here is the part people ignore. Remove friction. If you want to read more, keep a book where you sit. If you want to drink water, keep it on the desk. If you want to stop late night junk food, don't bring it home. If you want to stop wasting mornings, don't sleep with your phone next to your face like it's your girlfriend. Prepare smarter, don't fight harder. And one more thing. Discipline is not only about doing more. It is also about saying no. You say no to the late night out when you know it ruins your morning. You say no to the extra drink. You say no to the random drama. You say no to the person who only calls when they need something. You say no to the easy path. Saying no is a skill. Weak people can't say it in. They want to be liked. They want to fit in. They want to look chill. But being chill is how you stay average. Average is crowded. Average is loud. Average is full of clowns making jokes about people who try. You are not here to be average. You are here to win. Key 7, get a vision that pulls you forward, or you will burn out. Here's the final key, and it's the one that keeps everything alive. Discipline without direction feels like punishment. Discipline with vision feels like power. If you don't know what you are building, you will quit because your brain will ask, why are we suffering? And if you don't have an answer, comfort will win. So get clear, not vague. Clear. What do you want your body to look like? What do you want your bank account to look like? What do you want your career to look like? What do you want your day to feel like? What do you want your family to see in you? And attach a date. You don't need to tell the internet. Tell yourself. Give your future a shape. Give it a target. Because when your vision is real, your choices become easier. You don't have to debate every temptation. You don't have to ask, should I skip? You look at the temptation and you laugh. You laugh because you know where you're going, and that little cheap pleasure is not worth the price. And don't worry if your vision scares you. It should. A vision that does not scare you is too small. You are not here to play tiny. You are not here to make just enough money to survive. You are not here to be kind of healthy. You are not here to be almost disciplined. You either build a powerful life or you get dragged by a lazy life. There is no neutral. Now, let's put all 7 keys into one simple plan for you. Tomorrow morning, you wake up and you don't hit snooze like a baby. You get up, you drink water, you make the bed, you move your body for 10 minutes. You do not touch your phone for the first 30 minutes. You start the day like a leader, not like a victim. Then you remove one distraction from your environment. 1, delete 1 app, clean 1 space, throw away 1 junk item, block 1 time, wasting sight, unfollow 1 person who makes you feel small. Then you set 1 standard for the next 7 days, 1 rule you will not break. And you write it down. Because if it's not written, it's not real. Then you attach your why. You say it. I'm doing this because you finish the sentence. You make it personal. Then you stack a small win. 1 action that is easy enough to complete, but meaningful enough to matter. Then you build 1 system, a schedule block, a checklist, a reminder, a routine. Something that makes the right choice automatic. And then you look at your vision, you picture it for 1 minute, you feel it. You act like it is coming, because it is coming if you stop acting like a quitter. And here's the part nobody wants to accept. You will mess up sometimes, okay. You're human. But messing up is not the problem. The problem is when you mess up and then you turn it into a lifestyle. You miss 1 workout and then you miss the whole week. You eat 1 bad meal and then you eat bad for 3 days. You mess up once and then you say, well, I guess I'm not disciplined. No, you messed up. Now you correct, you don't cry, you don't write a sad story. You correct, Discipline is not a straight line. Discipline is returning to the standard faster. That's it. Now let me speak to the part of you that is still making excuses. You might be thinking, but I'm busy. Okay, everybody is busy. You're not special. Your calendar is not a miracle. You're not the only person with work and stress. You make time for what you care about. You find time for the stuff you want. You find time to scroll. You find time to watch shows. You find time to argue online. You find time to waste. So don't tell me you don't have time. Tell me you don't want it enough. At least be honest. You might be thinking, but I'm tired. Yes. And do you think winners are never tired? Do you think strong people wake up feeling fresh every day like a movie? They're tired too. They just do it anyway. They do it tired. They do it stressed. They do it bored. They do it because they decided. You might be thinking, but I need motivation. No, you don't. Motivation is a visitor. Discipline is a resident. Motivation shows up when it feels like it. Discipline shows up because it lives there. And you build it like a muscle. One rep, one day, one choice. Again and again. So here is your challenge right now as you listen to my voice. Pick one thing you've been avoiding, just one. A call, a workout, a task, an email, a hard conversation, a budget, a plan. And the moment this video ends, you do it. You don't save it for later. You don't think about it. You do it. Because if you can't follow one simple instruction, then you're not struggling with discipline. You're struggling with self-respect. And you deserve better than that. Not because you are special. Because you are capable. Because you are a grown adult and you are done acting like life is supposed to be easy. Life is not easy. Life is earned. Now I want you to understand something that will change how you see yourself. Discipline is not just a tool. It's an identity. When you become disciplined, you become dangerous in a good way. You become the person who cannot be distracted. You become the person who cannot be manipulated by moods. You become the person who doesn't need pep talks every day. You wake up and you handle it. And when you live that way, everything changes. Your body changes because you stop skipping. Your money changes because you stop wasting. Your relationships change because you stop tolerating nonsense. Your mind changes because you stop feeding it trash. Your confidence changes because you stop betraying yourself. And the best part, you don't need to tell anyone. You don't need to post it. You don't need to announce new me. New you is built in silence. People will notice later, and some of them will hate it. They'll say you got lucky. They'll say you changed. They'll say you think you're better. Let them talk. Most people talk because it's the only thing they are good at. Talk is cheap. Work is rare. You be rare. So here's the final message, and I want it to land. You don't need more information. You don't need another video. You need action. You don't need permission. You need standards. You don't need to feel ready. You need to move. Decide. Design your environment, raise your standards, make it personal, stack small wins, build systems, lock in your vision, and then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Because unbreakable discipline is not something you find. It's something you choose again and again until it becomes normal. And once it becomes normal, you become unstoppable. Now stop listening like a spectator. Stop nodding like you agree. Go prove it. Go win your day.